Good morning, students. Today we are starting our first chapter of Business Studies, Class 12, Chapter 1, Nature and Significance of Management. So, what is management? First, we discuss the meaning of management. Management is a very popular term and has been used extensively for all types of activities and mainly for taking charge of different activities in any enterprise or any business organization. Management aims at guiding the efforts towards achieving a common objective. Yes, management is essential for all organizations, whether it is big or small organization, or small scale business, or profit or non-profit organization. Profit organizations means organizations which are working for earning profits, and non-profit organization, in accounts we are studying non-profit organizations, the organizations which are set up for any social issue, for any social service. In service providing organizations or manufacturing organizations, all need management. Without management, it is not possible to achieve any goal, any business goal. Understand? Management consists of a series of interrelated functions. That are performed by all managers. Interrelated functions means from the first stage of starting a business unit till the achieving of its goals. Management process is continuously going on throughout the life of any business. So this is management has therefore been defined as a process of getting things done with the aim of achieving good goals effectively and efficiently. Management is defined as a continuous process of getting things done through other people. Through other people means through workers, clerks, laborers, managers. All are engaged in this management process at their levels. Now come to the definition point. Definition by Harald Knudsen and Hans Weyrich. Management is the process of designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in groups efficiently and accomplish selected aims. Selected aims means what are the main aim of business enterprise. So the main aim of business enterprise is to earn maximum profit at minimum cost of production. Every businessman want to minimize their cost of production, their expenses, but increased profits. So how workers work, this will be ordered by or directed by the managers and high officials, how they can work, in which they are using minimum resources at minimum cost. So production is at minimum cost, but the profit is high. Next definition: management is the process of working with and through order of effectively achieve organizational objectives by effectively using limited resources in the changing environment. Ek knitter. This is definition through by Reitner. Okay, management is the process of working with and through order, means working with people, group of people, to achieve organizational objectives which are mainly profit earning and social benefit of the society. This is the main objective of every business enterprise nowadays. Along with profit earning, they have to aim at social objectives also. So by using limited resources in the changing environment. Changing environment means all the environment means business environment. Like every day the taste of consumers are changing, the products they are using is changing day by day according to their needs, according to the fashion in the market. Everything is changed within few days or few years. Now, characteristics of management. So the main characteristics of management which comes out from definitions and meanings That is, first is management is a goal oriented process. So management is a goal oriented process. Management always aims to achieve certain goals. These goals must be stated clearly. Management integrates the efforts of all the individuals towards achieving the goals. For example, if the objective of Airtel is to add 1 million subscribers, then all managerial activities will be directed towards achievement of this objective only. Goal oriented. Whatever the goal is placed, so the production of this 1000 units in 1 month or in 2 months, this is also one kind of goal. For providing any service to the consumers, this is also one kind of goal, and profit earning is the main goal. Correct? So management is a goal oriented process. For achieving any goal set by the higher officials, the managers, subordinates, laborers, workers, all are engaged in doing that, achieving that goal within the set time period and with the limited resources which they have, in a very effectively and efficiently. Effectively and efficiently means, effectively means they have to work within the set time period and by using resources in a very set way, that by using resources at minimum waste, by using minimum wastage. Second is management is all pervasive. Management is all pervasive means management is a universal concept. Yes, management is a universal concept means in all types of business enterprises, organizations, even in schools, colleges, hospitals, in running hospitals, in running any kind of small scale business or large scale business, even in a cottage industry also, management is very important part. Without management means without managerial activities. What are the managerial activities? Planning, decision making, directing, organizing, controlling, staffing. All these activities are necessary for every kind of business. So this is all pervasive. Management is a universal concept. And third one is management is multidimensional. Yes, management is a complex activity. It has 3 dimensions. What are these 3 dimensions? Management of work, management of people, and management of operations. First, management of work. Every organization exists in order to perform some work. For example, government offices provide services and a factory produces goods. So management of work is any organizations are doing some or other kind of work, whether it is providing services or producing goods for selling further activities. Then second is management of people. Human resources are the most important asset of the organization. Without human resources means human beings which are engaged in any organization and doing their part of work in achieving organizational goals. So human resources are the most important assets of the organization. Without workers, no organization can exist. For achieving and for doing any kind of work, humans are the necessary and important part of organization. Management is all about getting work done through people as well as achieving organizational goals through them. It can be further divided as per the following dimensions: dealing with the diverse needs of employees and dealing with individuals as a group of people. It's clear? Needs of employees means what employees need: salary, bonus, and proper working conditions, proper working hours, other facilities which are provided by the employer to the employee. All these are comes under management of people. Then management of operations. Every organization provides goods and services. This requires a production process in which inputs are converted into desired outputs. Management of operations combines the management of work along with management of people to produce the goods. And third one is management of operations. Without management of work and management of people, management of operation it cannot be done. So every organization provides goods and services. Yes, some organizations provide only services, those are called service providing organizations. And some organizations are producers, means they have their production factories, industries, where they are producing some or the other kind of commodities for the public. But all these operations are done by management of people. Then fourth is management is a continuous process. Management is a continuous process because from the first day of business enterprise, but before starting a business, unit, one have to plan, make a plan, and according to his plan, he has to arrange all the necessary buildings, human employees, and other furnitures, etc. So management is a continuous process from the first day of business, of thinking of a business, and it is a continuous process. It is ongoing process. It is concerned with constantly identifying the problems and solving them by taking appropriate actions. All the functions of management, that is planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling, are performed by the managers on a continuous basis. Once plan is made, it doesn't mean that in future there is no need of making a plan. There is a need of making plan again and again as per the need and requirement of the society, consumers, and according to the changing environmental business environment. One businessman has to make a plan day by day or after few months, few years. Directing, these are the main 5 functions of management: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. So first is planning. Without planning there is no work. प्लानिंग सबसे पहले ज़रूरी है. जो भी हमें करना है उसके लिए पहले प्लान बनाएंगे, या हाउ द थिंग्स आर अरेंज, हाउ द वर्क शुड बी कैन बी डन. देन ऑर्गेनाइजिंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स, organizing human resources, natural resources used in production. Okay. Then staffing. Yes, a staff is necessary, very very important part of management. Staffing. Then directing means to forward or to make orders to the staff, how they can work, what work there should be done. This is directing. डायरेक्शन देना, बताना, काम बताना. एंड कंट्रोल करना कि वर्कर्स कैसा काम कर रहे हैं, तो उनकी वर्किंग कंडीशंस को कंट्रोल करना, दैट दे कैन वर्क इफेक्टिवली एंड एफिशिएंटली विदाउट मच वेस्टेज ऑफ रिसोर्सेज, ऑफ लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज व्हाट दे हैव. Then management is a group activity. Management is not a single person work, it is a group activity. Then management is a dynamic function. An organization interacts with its external environment on daily basis. In order to survive and grow, it needs to change itself as per the environment. This we discussed earlier, that organization management is a dynamic function. It has to change its plans or work according to the needs and changing environment, needs of the consumers and changing environment. Management is an intangible force. Management function, it can't be seen, but its presence can be felt when the targets are met, employees are happy, and there is orderliness and coordination in the working environment. When all the working environment is good, target is achieved, and employees are also happy and satisfied with the work and salary and bonus whatever they are getting, then this means there is a good management in organization. So management is an intangible force. Intangible force means it can't be seen or touched, but it is there always.